This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another bonus episode of Fable 2. In the last episode, we took the money we did use from sacrificing millions of people for the Spire to buy ourselves a mansion, which gave us a gender swap potion, but we decided to keep our womanly figure, although it's hard to tell from this angle. And we also got the reward for the Gargoyles quest. So now, actually, you know what? I'm going to go and equip it, even though I like using the pistol more. For now, just to change it up. Oops. Yeah, let's equip that. But if we go to the top of the Hero's Hill or whatever, where the Crucible Gate is to take us back into the Chamber of Fate, we find a lone gravesite here. Who buried it? It's hard to say, but it says, "Here lies your faithful friend. He died as he lived, by your side." Oh man, I feel bad for not bringing it back to life. If only there was a way to bring back the dog. If only. Anyway, let's continue doing the rest of the side quests for this. So we've got to. I double checked on the Brightwood Tower thing. Apparently, it's just the same quest I did before with Chesty. So I don't know why it wants me to go back there again. So that might be a glitch or something like that. So I'm going to skip that for now. So what we want to do is do the archaeologist quest, because there's, I think, like 2 or 3 more dig things I have to do. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, well, hey, your dog died. How can you dig for the crucible, or how can you dig for the archaeologist stuff? Well, there's a way around that. The game kind of understood that that could happen at some point, that some quest, maybe you did choose not to bring back the dog. And like I said, in the main storyline, the dog dies. That's it. Like, if you don't choose to restore the dog, any quests that required you digging that weren't specific ones like this one, then you were pretty much screwed. But luckily for us, this quest tells you where the item is for the most part.
I have another perilous task for you.
All right. Lay it on me.
Will you travel the world to uncover ancient mysteries? Excellent. We must find every last one of these artifacts.
Well, tell me where to go. Bell's research note. Okay, so the texts are very clear about where the next artifact is buried, in a town called Oakvale. I thought at first I'd mistranslated they meant Oak Field, but no, we must find the site of a village that has long since disappeared. What tragedy befell it, I don't know. So yeah, we need to go to the, or, no. I was about to fall into the same trap. Where is it? Wraithmarsh. Where is the closest place? Probably like the well. Either that or the drowned farm, one of the two. Oh wait, no, the well actually takes me into the well. I should have done the drowned farm. Whoops. Well, anyway, that's where we need to go on that one. Should have gone to the... Actually, maybe the Shadow Court would have been faster. Oh well. But yeah, we got I think it's 3 more of these things, and then we'll finish the archaeologist quest. After that, then we'll do the DLC stuff. I am going to be doing Knot Hole Island first, despite the globe probably being closer and quicker, if I remember correctly. Knot Hole Island has what I want first. So I'm gonna just run past. Can I actually? Will the game just let me run past all these folks? Is it really going to follow me? Well, anyway. Yeah, the game, if you don't have the dog, you can still finish this quest, because the game points you right where you need to go. So, alright, what does this one say? This old parchment is somewhat worn by the passage of time. You can make out the words, "This is not a dream," written on it. It's not a dream, huh? Is this the Sandman? Does he have something to do with this? Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Bring me the greatest sight I've ever seen. Or however it goes. It's been forever since I've heard that song. Or watch Back to the Future, which is, I think, is it the first time I heard that song? Maybe. It's hard to say. Unfortunately, I'm one of those people that forgets a lot of the stuff that they did as a kid. I remember bits and pieces, but for the most part, I've forgotten a great deal of things I did as a kid, like certain memories or feelings I had about certain things. What's that over there? Oh, there was a quest. Okay, never mind. That was weird.
No, please.
Oh, it's for... Okay, I know what it's for. Never mind.
Thank you very
The guard
much.
gives you a quest for civil displacement or whatever it
Why do
is.
you have to keep infesting our
I was wondering what that was for a second. I was like, what the heck is that? Anyway, yeah, the people either love or hate me. It's hard. Magic is influencing them both ways.
Haven't
There you go,
found
Belle.
it yet? Very good. You've done a great service for anthropology and all that.
Yay! Even though I don't really need renown at this point, but yeah, could always be more awesome. You successfully retrieved one of the ancient artifacts Belle's searching for. No doubt she needs your help again. Yep, 2 more times, and then we'll be done with that. I might be able to get to the... I should be able to get to the at least the beginning of the not whole thing. I know from a story, like a episode recording standpoint, it's kind of a bit...
Are you here for more
It doesn't work
exciting
as well,
trips
but
into
yeah.
the unknown past?
But that's fine.
Danger, money, excitement. I can offer you all these things. Well, I can offer you danger and some tedium. Excellent. We must find every last one of these artifacts.
Alright. There was once a bandit king by the name of Twinblade, and I am fairly certain an artifact is buried beneath the site where his camp once stood. The camp is long gone, though. I believe a village lies in its place. Twinblade's spirit is likely to live on there. Oh, we need to go to Bloodstone, then. Alright. We're going to do that. We'll take a Bloodstorm. Where's the... There, it was at the very top. Probably just... Probably the waterfront's probably the good middle spot for it. Ah, Twinblade. I think I remember you could either kill him or let him go, I think it was in that one. Yeah, that was one of the good or bad options on that. I try to remember if it's either this game or if it's the third game that explains, because because you know at the end of this game, Teresa is mentioned to take the spire, and you're wondering if she'll use it for ill or good, which we never really get the solution to that. But I'm trying to remember if it's this game or if it's the third game that explains a bit about Teresa or not. I don't want to say much more for spoiling, but. I mean, I know who she is and everything about that, and it might be pretty obvious for those who played the first game, but I don't want to say anything. This old parchment is somewhat worn by the passage of time. It contains the musical notation for a long-forgotten ballad. All right, back we go. Man, thank God the load times on this aren't too bad. Having to go back and forth all the time. I wonder if it's any better on the if this game is available on PC somewhere. I wonder if it's any better, or if it's a bit better on the downloadable version of the game. Probably not. There's only so much, despite how much improvements you can make on the game. There's only so much you can do for load times because it's based off the engine of the game and stuff like that. Oops, run into the woods there. All right, I got your reward. Now one more, and then we'll finally figure out where this is all leading to.
Yes. Thank you.
And okay, yep, same thing. And yeah, this should be the final one. All right.
I have another archaeological adventure for you if you're interested. Good. I've written down the details for you.
Let's see. The only information I've been able to gather about the next artifacts is that it's buried in a sacred ground of two heroes. Shame there are none left to ask where that might be. I think that's in Bloodstone as well, actually. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's where Reaver's Reaver's rear passage. Alright. Okay, so you can't go back to that little passageway that Reaver takes you through to fight the spire or whatever it is. I'd forgotten if you could actually well, apparently some bandits. Actually, the crossbow. Maybe it's because I've got maxed out. Maybe it's because I got maxed out skill. Maybe that's why I can shoot this thing as fast as I can. But yeah, let's shoot. It's not as effective as the pistol because the pistol is faster, just by being a little weaker. But yeah, we have to deal with these bozos in here. Of course, most of these hobs are pretty weak, so probably don't even have to charge the ability. Oh wait, why am I gathering experience? I don't need that anymore at all. Like, period. Oh wait, no. Oh, I'm in, you know what? No, never mind. I'm in the wrong spot. I just realized I'm thinking of the. I'm thinking of the last clue. That's right. I don't know why I thought of the. Wow, what's wrong with me today? I'm thinking of the wrong clue. I'm getting ahead of myself. Wow, I'm an idiot. I'm leaving it in. Whatever. Let's see. Where would it be? Where's the... I guess I have to... I guess would it be just easier to go to the Tomb of Heroes? Probably. Yeah, sorry about that, folks. I was thinking of... The clue clearly didn't say to go there. I was... Oh, man. War on. This might be the... Actually, no, I'm in the wrong spot again, alright. Although you'd think it'd be in here. Ah, man, I'm choosing all the wrong spots to go to. Maybe it's just better just to go through the front instead of going through all these other spots that I don't need to. Huh, I'm still getting less money for some reason. Like, it keeps dropping. I wonder why. Maybe it's the economy is so bad or whatever that it's causing the, whoops. That's causing me to get paid less and less. Not that it really matters, but it's the principle of the thing. I'm a landowner, goddammit. I need my money. Alright, let's just go through. Yeah, it should be... Yeah, I decided to just look up the archaeologist thing here while between load times so I could just get to it instead of causing myself more grief. Yeah, I don't know why I went to that Reaver's Rear thing first. It was so dumb of me. Oh well. We can't all be geniuses. Okay, I guess that's fine. That's fine, you go and die in one hit anyway. And you do almost no damage. There we go. I was actually waiting for the little thing to blink the light to appear so I could take me to it. I guess if you're in combat it removes the light for the most part. Yeah, this is what happens when you don't get enough sleep. Your brain starts doing things either ahead or behind schedule, and you make rookie mistakes. I made mistakes before, but that was pretty bad. I'm not sure what else to say about that. And it's remembering back all those many hours ago when we first went in here, trying to become a hero years after living with the gypsies, which really doesn't lead to much. You think there would have been like more quests or something like that with the gypsies, or Romany or whatever you want to call it these days, but I think there should have been like a, well, I mean, if it was made in modern days, they probably would have made like one of those in the gypsy camp a major character, like maybe one that, like, even though Teresa brought you and maybe someone else raised you, because Teresa doesn't seem like one of those people that would have actually taken care of you during that whole time. She would have been one of those people that would have just dropped you off, and you know, maybe got someone to take care of you, and then you fended for yourself for the most part. Yeah, I bet if they did that today, they probably would have made one of the gypsies like a either father or mother figure or whatever. And maybe there would have been like a quest or two related about them, but you gotta give the game credit. It pretty much wanted to get you right into the plot of being a hero and all this other stuff instead of dragging it out. It's always a tough thing to like kind of figure out like how long a game should be. You know what I mean? Like, do you want a game that lasts forever, or do you only want it to last like 5 hours or whatever, depending on the game or the context is? It's definitely a tough decision. I think a game should only be as long as it needs to be to tell the story or whatever, or gameplay wise or whatever. Now some games can last forever, but that's only because of like game mechanics that allows you to keep playing it, while others drag their feet or take too long, like certain story games. This old parchment is somewhat worn by the passage of time. A complicated set of symbols adorns the margin. Okay, so now let's go back to her, and don't tell her that we went to the wrong place the first time because we weren't paying attention. God, I can't believe I did that. Oi. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. Okay, then there will be one more mission after this. Quit screaming. You've seen me before. I was here like the other day. Did he say I was his least favorite citizen? Well, that seems to be a compliment.
Ah, yes. The very thing.
Yay. More renown. We don't need it. Although, really, if you play the game naturally, you probably should have all the renown you need by the end of the game, but like before you even encounter the final confrontation with Lucian.
I have another perilous task for you.
Perilous, you say?
My studies lead me to believe this is a good starting point.
Alright, now we need to go to Reaver's rear passage for this one. The final artifact lies within a deep winding cave, but one with a rather extraordinary characteristic. One can see the ocean through its walls. Yeah, that's supposed to be the clue for the rear passage. Now we know what we need to do. Whoops. Need to go to region for that one. Hopefully messing up that one little thing doesn't drag out the time too much. I don't think so. Although I might only be able to do the beginning of not whole island after that. I mean, it worked for story whatever mechanic, starting the new DLC on the new episode and not dragging it out. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately I have to fight all the bandits. The bandits somehow, like, you think... Well, actually, Reaver went to a whole new world or place or whatever. So, yeah, oh yeah, I forgot to talk about all the characters and everything like that, like, them leaving and everything like that. But yeah, they're gone from the story. Like, after the game's over, they disappear to their respective places. Samarkand, I guess, Reaver goes there as well, and then Hammer goes to the north. But yeah. And obviously, if you're a better person or if you're a good hero, she obviously is a bit more sad to leave because she ends up feeling you're a friend to her and all this other stuff. But she still decides obviously to go north because of what she encountered, the violence and everything like that. But yeah, kind of. I mean, I guess it probably would have broken certain story elements, but I almost kind of wish the three other hero characters could have been like, or at least Hammer, or maybe not so much Reaver, but maybe like Garth, or although it takes forever to rescue Garth, maybe that'd been a bit out of place. But I kind of wish Hammer had been kind of like Whisper in the previous game. I kind of wish Hammer had been a possible romance option for the hero, next to Lady Grey. I mean, not a big deal. It's not one of those things that like this old parchment is somewhat worn by the passage of time. Written on it are the words, "Now just think of the number 42. Well, that's the ultimate answer, but what's the ultimate question? Well, you didn't ask that, now did you? Anyway, time to go to the archaeologist and give her the final thing. What'll it tell us? I don't know, something about 42. But yeah, I just, like I said, it's not a big deal that she wasn't. I just kind of, like I said when I talked about the credits, I kind of wish there had been a couple of unique characters just to kind of, you know, give you some like story-based ones, not just like, oh, hey, you can marry someone, which is cool. You can still do that, but I think that the game should give me like one or two that had a story, like just a small side quest. I think there used to be a. Where'd you go? Where'd you go, archaeologist? Oh. Huh, she actually went into the cave this time. Oh, looks like they've dug out a little bit more than before. Whoa. Huh, they did quite a bit of work. How many people did you have kill themselves by doing all this? Well, I approve. So what does this lead to? Obviously, these must answer a way to open the door, correct? That is correct.
Yes, at last. I was right. I've done it. With this final piece of the secret code, I can finally open the door.
Well, good for you. Go ahead and open it.
Who knows what ancient perils lie inside? I'm sure it would represent little challenge for someone like you, though. Do this last small task for me, and I'll reward you handsomely.
God, you're asking me to do everything, lady. Do you even actually do any work? Aren't you inspired by like Indiana Jones and other things like that?
You have to go in first. I promise you'll be greatly rewarded.
Alright, fine. As long as I'm paid for it, I guess it doesn't matter. But still. Yeah, you're gonna make me do all the work. Well, I don't mind being Grim Deanna Bones in this case. Or Indiana Jones or whatever. Well, this looks pretty easy. Why did she ask us to go in here? Huh? Well, that's not good. Whoa, spires! What the? I thought we destroyed you. Oh, that was. There we go. I just got unlucky not killing that one in one hit. Is that it? That was pathetic. Anyway, yep. We just had to fight those things there. The Archon's Dream, huh? One of the 3 divinity gems, the most precious jewels in all the Old Kingdom. It is said that this one was presented to the Archon in a dream as a gift from the gods. After the destruction of the kingdom, the gems were scattered throughout the world, and though they have often been dismissed as nothing more than legends, thousands have devoted their lives to find them. Huh. Well, that's kind of cool. Kind of wish we could. I kind of want to keep this for ourselves, actually. I don't think this lady deserves such a thing. We did do all the work in finding. Hey.
You have it. The Archon's Dream. It was thought lost forever. I have dedicated my whole life to its study. May I please have it now? In exchange for a very generous sum of gold, of course. I would never have found it without you.
No. I don't want to. Hey. It's not going to let me do it. Well, I have ways of... Where's the, hold on.
I can't allow you to leave with it. You'd have to kill me first.
Oh. Oh. Okay. What is history? Knowledge and scholarship worth when you can take an ancient treasure for yourself? Nothing. That's what. If you give it to her, she gives you 50,000 gold, which is worthwhile. You can actually sell the Archon Dream later. You can actually also have the Archon Dream from a player. If you're playing online with someone, they could give you the Archon Dream. I think there's like a glitch that happens if you already have it or something like that. But yeah, that's a. Like I said, if you decide to give it to her, she gives you 50,000 gold pieces, which is a drop in the bucket, frankly, to tell you the truth. But yep, that's the archaeologist side quest. So let me see. Let me look at my notes really quick. Probably a little late to start the Knothole side quest at this point. I think we've done everything I can at this point, other than obviously doing like the shooting range, which just gets you the weapon. And if I go there, it just does the chesty side quest again for whatever weird reason. So yeah. Oh well. Well, I think it's actually pretty close to my usual time for recording, so I think we'll call it there. So, as everyone runs away from me. So, in the next episode of next bonus episode of Fable 2, we'll finally start the DLC quest as we go to the fabled Knothole Island. What awaits us there? Will we find new friends, companions, and quests, and perhaps the reintroduction of an old one? Find out next time in the next episode of Fable 2. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.